collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help ODs for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands and working on a master plan, so all the people of the motherland will understand to be more collective and responsible than the white man, cause I refuse to lose my faith and mentality. A strong black woman is what I plan to be, and I think I'm gonna make it, you see, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God, Ujima. Our teams are killing each other, you know it's crazy. Some of the things they do doesn't seem to amaze me. I just sit back, relax, and watch and observe. Our people are dying, so we need to emerge. Emerging the fact that you're black. I'm a Nubian sister, so step the hell back. Knowledge, I'm trying to break it down to you. And everything you do selling crack, it ain't cool. I come from a genius, so a genius I am. I can create, motivate, and even educate. For the ones who try to make me back into a slave, check it out, Uncle Tom, then was a battle day. And if you wanna argue and act really dumb, you keep this stuff up and we ain't gonna never overcome. Dr. King didn't die for nothing, I suppose. So let's keep his dream alive, cause that's what he would've chose. And let's come together so his dream can last forever and ever. In the process of that, we can all be free. And all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima. With Ujima, we need to come together so all of our black people can last forever and ever. Do you hear what I'm saying? You better wake up and stop the game playing and learn our story and keep learning and learning until we headed for the glory. And after that, we can all be free. And all we needed was God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me.
I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic, say what? I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. What situation is pitiful? Blackness is critical, defining our race and mind, not political. I'm striving with force to keep us on course, using the pyramid builders as my main source. Our children will guide us, with ignorance behind us, removing the shades that once had blinded us. So off to the crossroad, straight from my black coat, communing with brothers. Straight from my Mac code, I step in as God with the mic as my ride, helping to raise the black children. They go from a pie. I enter as I'm a tap, exit as Shimmo tap. Now that you know what's up, make sure you watch your step. I rise with the sun, it's a new day begun. Off the walk on my path, in search of the one. I'm looking for unity, not for no casualties. By working together, we step for humanity. I was what was given. I'm far beyond 7 because I know and realize that she the two gates of heaven. Black woman, I love you. Black sister, respected thee. Reach deep down into yourself. Save our community. A laborer's on our side. Allah will bless this ride. Ra will rise with truth. Jah will not criticize. Jesus will bless thee. It's part of the prophecy. Look deep into your soul. Truth will set you free. The end is in full effect. Don't be a fool, black. Hope you prepare yourself for a mental and spirit check. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. I'm going inside to take a look And all the sex I couldn't see in a book. Born on this planet in a mortal mind state. Mission symbolized as a 348. Communication with the skill to build. Power to define as I direct my will. To save my people on the planet Earth. I got to go to the underground first. Listening to my elders as I reach my youth. Speaking to elders as I speak the truth. Following the order that's ordained by God. With my hair's my antenna and my mic is my rod. Being a good shepherd, I'ma feed my sheep. So I lay my vibes down so no wolves can creep. That's why I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what?
I see you out there, other moderator. How you doing this morning?
I praise God as I rock the mic. Peace. I want to send out some shots to my Baba Kelsey, to all my brothers and my sisters in Casa and Underground Railroad. I'd like to send some specials out to my brother Water and my brother Seven Guests. And with that I say hotel.
Genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I'm a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid, so many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Something poor. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Great day. It is a great day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Man, family. Shouts out to Mama Margarita. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. And we are up. We are live on Giami Journey Media for now. GiamiJourneyMedia.live for now. There is some changes coming. The wind is changing directions. Oh, man. Listen, so the only thing that I could think about this morning was the question, why? Why? Kanye, why? Goddamn, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Kanye, why? You all over the news, man. You're becoming an attention whore. You know, politics, you just can't just jump in that shit. It don't rely on genius in the way that you used to using genius. You say you was a genius, but you couldn't dodge this one. You just couldn't go through the manic issue without deciding to. Oh, Vicky. Without deciding to just run out and say you running for president. Your analysis of history sucks. And Lord knows, I mean, you the type of nigga that just get up and walk away from the office. You'll walk away, say, I'm going to get some ice cream. I don't need Secret Service. And just be gone. Be in Montana somewhere. Laying on your back, looking up at the stars while sheep running around you and shit. Listen, family. All right. So, once again, some form of fashion, there's some type of operation going on here. It's got to be. Because this can't be real. But back to Giami, man. Listen. So, right now, along with the cryptocurrency that we're dealing with, Brother Dentista has let me know there's other things that he could do. Right? He experimenting right now on some stuff for me. And, I'll be the guinea pig as far as this digital thing. Now, I ain't going to do it before the Comedic New Year's so that we can make sure we got everything running smoothly. But the stuff that this brother is talking about doing for me may save me almost like $300 a month. But it will increase the power of the platform. Now, it will include our own digital space. We can have discussions about what we want. Because at first, I was talking about emails. So, I said, how much for this amount of emails for everybody that's a supporter of Giami Journey? You know what I'm saying? So, we could communicate so that people that wanted to show off that they was part of Giami, you know what I'm saying, that they were supporters of Giami, they would be able to send emails with, with G&J Media, right? He said, okay, I was thinking, and, and this is what I love about people who love what they do. And he listened to what I was saying, and he was like, well, no, I can make that for you. But let me let you know what I'm working on. And what he working on is so much more powerful than just the emails and
and the other stuff. It's literally carving out a digital space for us to not only do streams. Now, of course, I'm still going to be coming on the other platforms, but we will have our own place where we could gather for our streams and have our own conversations without having to worry about the Nick Cannon fiasco type shit as we grow, right? I was like, wow. I said, that's dope. I said, go on, do it. I said, how much extra is it going to cost me? He said, actually, it's going to be cheaper. What? You doing what? Okay. All right, let me see. You know what I'm saying? So I be hearing black folks talk about we need our own, right? All the way till they see that our own don't have all of the luxuries that people who had time and money to build stuff have. So we're gonna see how it works out. You know, we're gonna see what the brothers are gonna bring about and start running some tests, right? We're gonna run some tests and we're gonna make it work. So in a sense, we're gonna have our own social network. Yep. We're gonna have our own social network. You're gonna be able to post, send messages, all that, you know, for support. You know, the supporting people. Boom, you gonna get a link. You get in. Boom, you in. Right. All right. So let's move forward. I hope I'm streaming. Well, I must be because Kwame could see me. I must be streaming. All right, we up live on GNJmedia.live. That's nice. All right, so let's go. Let's do this toast. Get our day started for the ancestors. So y'all gonna start seeing a few changes. As y'all see, my chair's already wrapped up. It's ready to make its long journey, about 5,000 to 6,000 miles. I don't know. And saying my farewells. Saying my farewells to this space here. Thanking the space because the space don't have nothing to do with the management. The space has served me. It acted as a home for my children. So, you got to thank stuff. Like, even my old clothes, when I'm getting rid of them, you know what I'm saying? I thank them for their service. So, I'm thanking this space for, the inspiration in many ways. Because, it was because of this. Well, actually, it's because of the management. Not necessarily. But I'm in this chair now, broadcasting in the way that I'm broadcasting because of this space. Because this is the only space that I have. And I had to make it my own. If you look over here, I got my books, got my little piece of my library, and I'm gonna have to go in the store the majority of my books. But if it wasn't for this space, you know what I'm saying, we might not be doing a daily toast. We probably would still be doing give yourself permission. So, and I'm going to wait for the changes that this next move will bring. And I'm positive that I'm balanced and how I'm ready for it, but I know it's going to be a lot of good that's going to come up out of it. We have our updated computer coming. I just have to build the scenes on it and stuff like that, and I'm going to use that one to kind of experiment with what I'm going to be doing with Brother Dentista until I get it up and running fully and able to go and make sure that everything is working. And then we also I'm gonna figure out how to add some cameras. I'm adding cameras, and we're gonna be doing the show in a somewhat different way, because some of the stuff is going to be pre-recorded because I have new tools now. I'll be introducing you to some of the tools. I might do a review on some of the stuff, but a lot of stuff is going to be for live when we're doing live in person stuff. So I still have to work on, because I remember how I was doing it. So I still have to work on how I'm going to stream live. Well, actually, Dentista got a solution for that shit too. So being able to stream live, we still gonna be able to stream live in different places and stuff like that. And you know, it's a good time. It's a good time for us here at Giame. You know what I'm saying? A good time. We've been really blessed. We're gonna spread these blessings around. So let's get the ambrosia. I don't think this might be that filter, but yeah, this is the filtered one. Believe it or not, you let it sit long enough, it start reproducing itself. That's the power of that ambrosia. So I'm gonna have to go start getting the labels for the bottles and stuff like that once again. And we're about to move to another level as Giame family. Also, the merch store will be changing. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of small changes that's about to really, really pop off. And we're gonna really move into the 21st century in power and under control. Right? So because I want you to understand the power. Like, we got people in our family, in our tribe, that always get kicked off of Facebook. But they won't be able to get kicked off of where we gonna be. Because we gonna be able to kick motherfuckers off. Facebook come over there, get that fucking, get that stepping. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna have our own digital home. So, of course, we're going to still be doing our thing on Facebook. We're going to still be doing our thing on the YouTube and stuff. But we're going to have a little private area where we could talk, to one another, where we could really, really get out and share and break down stuff, right? And really premiere shows and just start getting people, come on over. Come on. Come to your new home. Come to the promised land. Maybe that's what I might call it. The promised land. Ooh. G&J Media presents The Promised Land. All right, let's get it. First off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our or maybe we might just call it Cat In. I don't know. I gotta still talk. We're gonna have to convene a meeting, Brother Kwame. We're gonna have to go and get Giame together so that we can really talk about the opportunities. I'm gonna have to get Dentista online so he could go and explain to everybody what is exactly going on with Giame Journey, because I didn't know. Well, I should have known, because years ago he was talking about, man, you need to get on Linux. You know, he took one of my old Chromebooks. No, it was a netbook at the time, and an older computer, and he put Linux on it. So I was able to do stuff like with Linux that I couldn't do with none of this stuff. Like, I was able to do split screens. So on one side I'd be working on a project, on another side I could have a video play. I mean, it was incredible, right? And he was like always talking about, Ubuntu and digital currency. And I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about none of this shit. He said, man, you need to learn blah, blah, blah. So now he has servers. So what he does is he basically does what GoDaddy does for all these large companies. He does it for small companies. So he's able to host. He's able to create websites. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, give me a commercial, man, so I can put it on my show. Because I got a whole bunch of Giame commercials because I'm experimenting right now. So, because how do we make space? How do I divide the commercials? How do I, you know what I'm saying? Because we're working through all this right now. You know what I'm saying? How many commercials are too many commercials? How many commercials are not enough commercials? Right? You know what I'm saying? How do you create commercials? You know what I'm saying? How do you advertise the newsletter? You know what I'm saying? How do you put it out there? What's the best way for us to do the newsletter? Right? Is it better for us to do it in-house, or is it better for us to put it together and then ship it out? How's it best for us to do these books? Right? You know what I'm saying? How's it best for us to do the shirts? Should we make them ourselves, or should we, you know what I'm saying, should we ship out? You know what I'm saying? And so all these questions are being answered slowly but surely, and the answers we're getting back is, shit, because the whole piece is this. Time. Right? when I was doing a newsletter and doing the shows, I had absolutely no time. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'll do the newsletter, boom, boom, boom. I go through it, edit it, boom. I'm still working on my books, boom, boom, boom. I'm working on other books. I'm like, I can't do this. Then all of a sudden the festivals pop up. So June, Kwanzaa come. Like, oh shit, all right, boom, boom, boom. Then I got other meetings. Then we got our weekend meetings. Then I'm like, got to be another way. Have always heard how powerful Linux was. Yeah, dude. It's and it was nice, but I never really got into it because, like I said, I was more into the I was doing the podcasting side, the communication side of the internet. So I was exploring how to utilize this internet to get the message out. You know what I'm saying? How do we establish property? So now I got a brother that's like, yo, boom, giving you a promised land, giving you freedom land. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, okay. All right, brother. But before we move forward, because I was about to do the toast, I think I started a little bit. Let's go to the folktale for the week. Folktale for the week. Folktale for the week. Folktale for the week. I need a little intro for that. The folktale for the week. So the folktale for the week. This is out of what we call the Nguza Saba Challenge. We use proverbs and folk tales to help a person far as initiation process. Initiate yourself. It will be available in a digital format so that you will be able to work with it. So you ain't got to print it up. And maybe I might even turn it into a hard book. I don't know. But right now I'm big on a digital piece. Saves space, saves time, and is readily accessible to everyone. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your tablet. You can use it on your desktop. You can do it at work. You know what I'm saying? You can do it while you watching the TV. All right, so the folktale for the week is the dog and the manger. Okay? The dog and the manger. A dog lay in a manger, and by his growling and snapping prevented the oxen from eating the hay which had been placed for them. What a selfish dog, said one of them to his companions. He cannot eat the hay himself, and yet he refuses to allow those to eat who can. Where you at, Anime? Wake up, girl. Wake up. Wake up. The dog in the manger. Damn. I'm telling you, it's like this shit. I got a whole lot of parallel. A dog lay in a manger, and by his growling and snapping prevented the oxen from eating the hay which had been placed there for them. What a selfish dog, said one of them to his companions. He cannot eat the hay himself, and yet refuses to allow those to eat who can. We'll be talking about this tonight, 9 p.m. 9 p.m., the dog in the manger, breaking it down. Black lines will be open immediately, so get ready. At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to look at this. We're going to break it down. We're going to have that real conversation about this because I've done seen this in my life, and many of you done seen it in your life. Oh, my God. Man, folktales for grown folks was one of the best things. It was one of the best things that came up out of my head, man. Let's go and get ready for the toast. Got the list of our ancestors up. So we lift up our glass. And we salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator together and in power. And with that, we say the mighty words of Ashe. From there, we move to the important part. This is what we gather here for every day. We gather here every day for this. We lift up our personal ancestors, right? Our personal ancestors. You know, the stars and the famous ones, they got plenty of people to toast them. But who toasting Big Mama? Who taking care of Big Mama? We are, right? Here at Giami Journey, we're taking care of Big Mama, right? We taking care of Auntie, all right? Taking care of Unc, Pops, right? Taking care of all of those personal ancestors that invested in us. They invested their time. You know what I'm saying? They made sure we had space. They made sure that our space was protected so that we could grow up, or did it to the best of their ability. And we accept that, right? And we lift it up, and we toast those ancestors. So I'm going to go as far as I can by memory, all right? I'm getting, you know, we grow a little bit every day. Take my breath. Now, in my mind, I'm going I on the inhale, Shay on the exhale. Now, you can do it through your mouth or through your nose. That's the I Shay breath, and that's the foundation of it. Oxygenate my body. Here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Senator Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia Winnie Walter, Christopher Penny Gasson, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fee, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Two-Eggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mind, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright there, Gail Pullian and Alexa Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Barry Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Ago Sosu, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilliard Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amica Russell, Dilly Mon Aries, Gina Rue Callahan, or Gina Rue Jones, Dana Callahan, Charles Bell. Let's see. Oh, damn. Dilly Mon Aries, Gina Rue Jones, Dana Callahan. We made it all the way to the end. That's why I couldn't remember no more. We was at the end. Let's give ourselves a round of applause, family. Yeah, thanks to y'all. We done made it all the way to the end, man. Callahan. All right. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, East Waters, DePretis Hines, Ernest Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanner, Barry Wilson, Haley, Elma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pertup Jr., William Johnson, Will Belong, Maya Academy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim O'Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Burnham, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet, Thelma Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Arthur Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hadstad, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Boyd, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mae Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson. Let's start at Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bad Barnes, John Dewitt, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Dan Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashana Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Los Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, and my name Grayson Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have, let me turn it over. We have the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams. Brother Kwame say big ups to the memory. Not really, man, because I forgot that Janet Callahan was the last one on the page. I'm sitting up here like, good grief. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damon Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Mount Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sally Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angela Gans, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Archie Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Quasi Lowe, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, LLT Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Jow, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Tracetta Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita, Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Paulson, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Sith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne, Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Very and Reese Fisher, Jerry, Jocelyn McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, and Panchita Alba. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors that we have read this morning. We lift up our glass and we salute them, right? We ask them for their wisdom, their encouragement, because they're still part of the extended family. So we still have access to them. It's just a matter of, it's in the memories. It's in the mind, it's connection, it's a spirit there that we can go on and tap into that many of us neglect. Let's lift up our glass. Let's salute our ancestors. Let's salute that energy that flows through us. You know what I'm saying? We know when they're around. Some of us get the chills. Some of us start feeling good. They bring smiles to our faces, or they might bring up memories. You know what I'm saying? That we went through. It's sort of like being in the movie called the show. Remember the TV show Kung Fu, right? Those of you that's old enough to remember Kung Fu, and every episode he had about 5 engagements with his ancestors, right? Because the blind man was dead or made his transition, right? I don't know if those who watched that. He made his transition in the movie, but this blind man guided this young man through his life, through his journey, all the way to America, seeking his family because of the lessons that he left on him. That's how our ancestors, in a sense, that's how our ancestors communicate with us. It's like he would be sitting there and be talking, and then all of a sudden he gets spaced out and he look away. And then the music will go, and then he'd be sitting down talking with his master, who had instilled wisdom in him, who had invested in him. And that's the way some of your ancestors did. You know what I'm saying? You might have thought you wasn't listening. They might have thought you wasn't listening. But every now and then you hear something from them that they said to you when you was younger. It's incredible, right? We lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors. From their family, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on the hottest day of the week. At least it is because I was born. You got to celebrate your day. Today is my day. It is Kujichagulia, and man, does it feel good. We want to give all of the Kujichagulia babies in the Giami tribe a round of applause, and all those around the world, you know. All right, let's check out the proverb for the day. The proverb for the day, since we in the moment, let's go and get some wisdom from one of our ancestors here. For human beings to receive blessings, To receive, for human beings to receive blessings, they must be in consent with receiving them, said the knowledge holders. I'm gonna have to get that repaired, and I gotta remember that. For humans to receive blessings, they must be in consent with receiving them, said the knowledge holders. Wow. To receive blessings, you must be in consent with receiving them. Man, in the moment. Wisdom in the moment. In the moment. Wow. In order to receive blessings, the human being must be in consent with receiving them. Powerful. Powerful. Where you at, Annie Mae? Telling you that African Open to the Tree of Life is no joke. None at all. So, for those of you that's sitting out there like, what is he talking about? Today is not Kujichagulia. It's this day. It's Kujichagulia for those of us that are in Giame. You know what I'm saying? Those that support us. Because it's spreading out. People starting to realize that we got these terms that we use that empower other aspects of our lives. So why don't we take some of the things that we use on a daily basis and start adjusting it to us, start conquering it for us. So for us here at Giame, for those that are in the tribe or associate with the tribe, today is Kujichagulia. Why? Because we have the ability to define it, and we define it as such. We define it as such. And what is Kujichagulia? Family, as I do on a daily basis, I ask you to open up your reticular formation, and I want you to seek out Kujichagulia in your life. Share with us on Giame Journey, on our Facebook page, and pretty soon you're gonna be able to share right on our own space, right? But anyway, you still can share on because I know a lot of people is not gonna move from Facebook over, but some people gonna come, right? But anyway, here we go. So for those that don't know, and if you don't know, you need to go to free gnjecourse.com. We got a free e-course, free gnjecourse.com, so you get a basic introduction to what we're talking about here, to some of the stuff that we're dealing with, as far as the ancestors, as far as the folk tales, as far as the proverbs, as far as the days of the week, as far as the Nguza Saba. How do we, you know what I'm saying? How do we use it? How are we using it to empower ourselves? Because these principles aren't here just for us to memorize them. You know what I'm saying? And be able to be like, Moja Kujichagulia Uji Mojamania Kuwinimani. Truth, justice, righteousness, prosperity, balance, order, and harmony. That's what some of us is doing. We're just reciting. Right? But the principles start to come alive when we start living them in the moment and start utilizing them in the moment and start labeling when we see them, using our reticular formation to seek them out so that we can go and find little pockets of it, and we can start expanding that little pockets so that we can start creating the reality that we need for ourselves. I know that was kind of long, but today it's Kujichagulia, and Kujichagulia means self-determination. Go to freegnjecourse.com so that you go and keep up with us on that. Self-determination. The demonic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. They say this is indigo. Correspondence is the Hermetic law. Male name is Kwabana. Female name, Abina. Shouts out to all the Abinas out there. Shouts out to my Margarita. She said, Kujichagulia, I see you. All right. Any other Kujichagi, any other Kuji babies out there? Any other Kuji babies out there? You know what I'm saying? Put hashtag Kujichagulia. Hashtag Kuji baby or something. Let me know. All right. So here we go. From there, so we lift up our glass to this moment. We celebrate this moment. We celebrate the power of this moment, because this moment is a gift to us from our ancestors, and it's a gift that we can unwrap and we could use but we got to make sure that we're able to pass this gift on, because it's not just a gift, it's an inheritance. And we are, in a sense, the husbands of it. We are the protectors of it. And if we give it away and if we waste it, we are wasting our children's inheritance. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you know what I'm saying, if you can't pass it on. Don't matter how much credit you have if you can't pass it on. What can we pass on to our future generations that is more important than space and time? Space and time. You got time to operate, you got space to operate. Our ancestors carved out just enough for us to be able to do what we're doing. I want you to understand that, like I said, I'm here doing this, right? And I'm able to do this every day because the ancestors, in a sense, my ancestors before me have carved out time so that I would be able to do this. I ain't got to be out in nobody's field because my ancestors carved out the time for me to be able to get on here and do this with you. Generation after generations, we carved out moments. We carved out more space. Now we in a position where now we don't have to get little corners of space and time. We could snatch whole segments of it. But some of us just wasting time. Wasting time. We're dreaming about future more than we working in the present. There's nothing wrong with dreaming about the future. But the future does not happen just because you dream about it. It has to be some actions in the present. You have to utilize the principles in the present moment so that you can make the future what you want to make it. Because while you're dreaming, other people are working to build their shit. And they're working as groups, they're working as tribes. This is why I keep calling out tribe up. This is why I keep on saying it. We trying to play individual games when everybody else is playing team. Imagine going out and joining a basketball league and it's just you. You official team by yourself. Go out on a basketball court, you're going to lose every time. You could be the best basketball, you're going to lose every time. Every now and then you might be able to block a shot. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to make a couple points. They might even let you make a couple points so you feel good so that you don't, you get the possibility, but then they're going to put that run on your ass. And that's what's been happening to us. Let's let them stop, teaming up on us and start teaming up our damn selves. We lift up our glass and we salute this moment, the power in this moment. We say, I say. From there, family, we move on. Where we go, Brother Hotel? Going to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up our glass and we salute. Yes, we do. We salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We have always been here. We shall always be here as long as we handle our business in the moment. Our past and our future is dependent on what we do with the moment. Because I want y'all to know this. There are people, groups of people, tribes of people, nations of people that no longer exist. No longer exist. We don't know them. We don't know their names. Why? Because they lost their space and they lost their time. Rome is famous for taking people's space and time. The Aryans were famous for taking people's space and time. Got to understand, family, this is a serious game. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? It's a very serious game. A game where the prize is continued life or the end of the existence of your group. So I lift up my glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and I say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? From there, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass. we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to that selfish toast. That's for you. What is it that you need to move towards your greatness right now in this moment? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, that's right. Now, from there, family, from the selfish toast, we move to that group toast. We toasting our tribe. What's your tribe? First, toast your family. Toast your family, right? Come from Browns and Ellis's. I'm toasting them. And then now toast your tribe. I'm Giame, right? Toast it. Come on. You salute it. Yeah, salute your tribe. We living in a fortunate time where you get to pick your tribes nowadays. Well, unless you Cleveland. Unless you Cleveland, Sasha and Gene. They get to be born into it. But, you know, a lot of us, we get to choose our tribes right now. And choose up. Lift up. We salute our tribe. Whatever name. My tribe is Giame. Ashe. From there, family, we move to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most beautiful, most uplifting, most understanding, wisest, and the strongest person in the room. We lift up our glass and we salute you. And we say, Ashe. Where is it at? Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I got to go on and get up out of here because I got to get over to my adventure today. I got some more stuff I got to work on. And with that, we say peace. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.